It's 37 minutes past 6, and Kat is here this morning talking about, quite a bit of interest in the game behind you on the screen there tonight,
Yeah,
Kat.
it's going to be interesting to see how it pans out. The big discussion over the past few days in football, hasn't it? It's been the role of the gesture of taking a knee. We're going to get into that this morning here on BBC Breakfast. Good morning, everyone. Players from Millwall and Queen's Park Rangers will link arms before kick-off in tonight's championship game at the Den. The teams will also... For sharing your thoughts with us this morning. The home nations know who they face at the World Cup in Qatar in 2022. England manager Gareth Southgate is wary of his side's opponents because they'll be taking on Poland, Hungary, Albania, Andorra and San Marino in games to be played between March and November next year. And there'll be a new sport at the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris. Breakdancing, included for the first time as part of the IOC. An interesting one, isn't it? Breakdancing at the Olympics. What do we think?
Could be quite inspirational. I imagine all the kids will love it.
It'll be one of those ones where people go, what? That won't work? And then they'll be glued to it for days.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Still feel sorry for sports like squash.
Still squash.
Haven't got in, but...
Left out.
Yeah.
Kat, thank you.
Kat is here to take us through some of the sport around on this Tuesday morning. And we had a lot of eyes, Kat, weren't there, on this game between Millwall and QPR tonight?
There will, after a section of the Millwall fans appeared to boo when the players took the knee at their last game. So much energy and discussion has gone in since then as to how to move forward with this, how to mark a tackling of racism within the game, but without politicising this gesture of taking the knee. And I guess the big question will be, what happens if there's more booing tonight after all that effort, all those discussions? Yes, players from Millwall and Queen's Park Rangers will link arms before kick-off in tonight's championship game at the Den. The teams... Sanjay Bandari there, and we were also joined by Mark Prince, who set up the Kyan Prince Foundation in 2008 in memory of his son, who played for QPR's youth team and was stabbed to death while trying to break up a fight outside his school gates. He says clubs have to take a stand against all forms of consideration. Mark Prince there speaking so passionately about what he thinks is the way forward, and as you said, QPR and Millwall meet. What happens next and how do the fans behave from here?
Kat, thank you very much indeed.
It's 7:35. Let's return to our top story this morning because just over about an hour of the BioNTech vaccine outside of a clinical trial.
It's quite a thing, that, isn't it? Yeah, the jab, which took place in Coventry, marks the start of the UK's mass vaccination programme. Stephen Powis, the medical... It was a truly historic day and a turning point in the pandemic.